Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Lori, for that introduction. Like she said, my name is Michael Jefferson. What I'm promoting is a contribution called Project Feeding Kids. Now, how Project Feeding Kids works is through this company that you see on the screen called ACN. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, I'm going to show everyone here how you are basically already in this business and already in this opportunity already, because I'm looking at all these lovely cell phones that you have on the table. I'm going to show you how you can, one, save money on your bills, two, make money on your bills, and while you're saving and making money, I'm also going to show you how you can feed children at the same time. So it won't cost you anything extra, and it won't take you any more time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this video, which is about 6 minutes at the time, and then we're going to go into the presentation. Is that okay? Thank you.
It's happening right now in millions of homes and businesses around the world. Someone is surfing the internet, posting a picture, cooking a meal, or turning on a light. Someone is sending a text message, watching TV, using a credit card, and someone is definitely making a phone call. Now, imagine an opportunity to earn income on these essential services people need and use every day through your very own online business. A business that pays you every time a customer pays a bill for these services that they're already using anyway. Imagine how different your life could be. These services represent the largest and fastest growing industries in the world, exceeding $1.75 trillion annually. And now, you can be a part of it. How is this possible? Well, most service providers spend millions of dollars on traditional advertising to attract new customers and to try to keep the ones they already have. ACN instead works with people just like you, and the result is more choices for consumers and a remarkable business opportunity for you, offering people an alternative on the essential services they are using anyway. Founded in 1993, ACN has grown to 26 countries on 5 continents, with offices throughout North America, Europe, Latin America, Asia, and the Pacific. Our success has been profiled in Fortune magazine, USA Today, The Wall Street Journal, US Business Review, Direct Selling News, Success Magazine, and Success from Home magazine. Inc. magazine ranked ACN the 22nd fastest growing company in North America within our first 5 years in business. And today, ACN is the largest direct seller of telecommunications, energy, and essential services in the world. ACN continues to grow by providing choices on the essential services millions of consumers and businesses already use every single day. Services such as high-speed internet, phone service, wireless services, energy services such as natural gas and electricity, security and automation, satellite TV, and payment processing. Everyone uses at least one or more of these services. In fact, I'm sure you would agree, these are the services people simply won't live without. And even better, ACN has a program that allows you and your customers to get your essential services absolutely free. When you or your customers each simply refer 5 other people that sign up for that same select ACN service, your service or your customer's service can be free. So what does all this mean for you? It means an opportunity for you to own your very own business with the total support of ACN behind you every step of the way. When you get started, ACN will provide, host, and maintain your very own personalized online storefront, where you can direct people to go to shop for all their essential services. Think of it as your own online virtual business. One key component to ACN's winning business model is how you get paid. At ACN, you can earn residual income. Every time someone becomes a customer of these essential services through your personal storefront and pays for their monthly services, you get paid month after month, year after year for as long as they remain on the ACN service. And every time you acquire a new customer or help an existing customer add a new service, or your customers refer other customers, you give yourself a raise. But that's just the beginning. Introduce others to ACN, show them how to get customers through their own personal storefront, and as their customers use ACN services, not only does their monthly residual income grow, so does yours. There is no limit to the number of customers you can acquire, and no limit to the number of people you can introduce to ACN. ACN's business is providing individuals like yourself with a business opportunity, offering services that people use every day. But our mission has always been to make a difference in people's lives. And at ACN, that starts with children. Today, over 17 million children in North America do not know where their next meal is coming from. So together, we're doing our part to help end childhood hunger right here at home. With ACN Project Feeding Kids, when someone becomes an ACN customer, a child gets fed. And when customers pay their select bills each month, another child gets fed. It doesn't get any simpler or more powerful than that. It's your life. How will you choose to spend it? Earning money on your terms, providing services people are already using, and feeding hungry children in the process. That's what ACN is all about, and you can be a part of it.
Okay, so once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael Jefferson. And before I talk about ACN, let me tell you my why, because we like to discuss our why in this business. For those of you who don't know me already, I'm an 18-year military veteran. And I realized during the end of that term that I did not want to go back into the working force. I wanted to start my own business. I wanted to spend time with my family. I wanted to enjoy the rest of my life, and I wanted to do something else. Now, when this opportunity was presented to me by another senior comrade of mine, I seen it. It made sense to me. It made sense to me because not only could I be my own boss or be my own entrepreneur, but I can spend time with my family. I can do things on my own terms. And at the same time, in this opportunity, I can do something special by feeding kids in a local community. There are a lot of opportunities that do that, but this is the one that made sense to me. So if you see ACN, we were here. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We're in Inc. 500 magazine. And if you look us up, matter of fact, before I get started about that, how many of you heard of ACN before? You have, sir? Okay. Are you from North Carolina?
I've been here 18, 20 months.
18, 20 months.
Somewhere around there. So.
This company here, ACN, is a North Carolina bred company. It's in Charlotte, North Carolina. That is where our headquarters is at. If you notice from the video, like you said, we have headquarters in different locations, but our main headquarters is in Charlotte, North Carolina. So if you're riding on I-85, heading through Charlotte, if you look to your right, heading north, then you'll see ACN. That's the headquarters right there. Now here's our vision. All right, we're $1 trillion essential services company. Like the video stated, all these services that we provide, you guys already have. So I just want to thank you for already being in the business already. You're just on the wrong side of the business. All right, everyone has a bill. Everyone has these services. What we do here at ACN, or what I do, is I help people save money on these services. As you see, we're sought out by big businesses, and you'll see as we go through the presentation what big businesses have already supported ACN. Like the video said, we started in 1993, and we're in 26 countries and 5 continents, and we acquired millions and millions of customers. This right here is the make it or break it slide for me. Why? Because when people see that $4.99 circle, that's a lot of money in this day and time. I understand that. But if you really think about it, it's not. Because if you look at the table, you look at your cell phones, everyone in this room has a cell phone that's over the price of $499, I guarantee. Right? So if there is a big issue about people wanting to start this business for $499, traditional business owners already know it's more than that to start your own business. And you have your own business, right?
I don't.
You don't? Do you have any traditional business owners in the room? How much does it cost for you to start your business?
A lot more than $499.
A lot more than $499. So as you can see, this business right here, this opportunity right here is affordable, right? And this is what you get with your own, with the $499. You get your own personalized website, which is where I showed you the video from. You get complete customer support. Like I told you, our headquarters is in Charlotte, North Carolina. So we have access to that customer support 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So if you become a business partner or independent business owner in this business, then you have the support of those people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you also get the complete business and tracking and reporting of your business. Meaning those customer service people from ACN, they will run your business for you and keep track of your business for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As the video stated, these are all the services that we provide. All right, everyone has a television, whether you have DirecTV, Dish Network, everyone wants to secure their home. Everyone here has all of these services already. The only services that I can see that people will not know anything about is probably Flash Wireless. Flash Wireless is our cell phone provider. Like, how many of you have Verizon? All right, how many of you have Sprint? You mind if I use yours as an example? How much is it?
$150.
$150 for how many phones?
Just one. Well, I have 2 lines. Yeah.
For 2 lines. Now, if it's a value to you, if I showed you a way that you can not only save money on that cell phone bill, but there's an opportunity you can have that cell phone bill for free. Do you think that's of value to you?
Wow.
Well, I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you that in the next coming slide. Zoom Energy. We understand that here in North Carolina, North Carolina is a deregulated state, so we don't have the choices in our energy providers like most of us have. PwC, Duke, Lumbee, and I think those are all the ones that we have, right? But we're working on that. We're working on getting North Carolina deregulated so that you can have a choice on what energy provider that you want to use, whether it's gas or electric.
Thank you. Did you know that Progress Energy, Duke Energy, they didn't go out until 5 days after the hurricane because they didn't want their people to get hurt? Progress Energy and PwC, the day of the hurricane, they were out there fixing things. But Duke Energy, it took them 5 days. And I'm like, what do you get paid for?
And I'm sorry to hear that happen to you.
Yeah, I have.
But coming soon. That is what we're going to do here in the state of North Carolina.
Really
So, with that being said, right, if you're paying whoever your provider is for energy services right now, if there was an opportunity, man, for you to have those services for free, do you think that was something that's of value to you?
Free heck. Change, yes.
Change and free.
Definitely change.
Well, that's going to be coming pretty soon. I don't have an exact date on when that's going to happen, but ladies and gentlemen, in the future, that's also going to be happening also. This has been launching we're launching this month. So now, one of the big businesses that we talked about has partnered up with ACN is Spectrum. So ladies and gentlemen, not only could I provide you with DirecTV services, I can provide you with Dish Network services. Now I can provide you with Spectrum services. So I just covered the whole spectrum, like I said, the whole spectrum of anything that you're going to be watching on television. Okay? So how it works is that we're going to provide you those services at a discount rate, right? And when you pay that bill, it goes toward Project Feeding Kids, right? Flash Wireless and Best Buy. So now we've partnered up with Best Buy. So how this works is, we already stated that with your cell phone bill, whether it's from Sprint or Verizon, let's say that you decide up for one of my services. You sign up for one of my services and you go directly down, and suppose you want a new phone, right? For the most part, This is a BYOD, bring your own device type program. All we do is sign you up for the services, swap out your SIM card. Now you are a customer of Flash Wireless. But the thing about that, you'll still be providing your services from either Sprint or Verizon. Okay? But that's if you wanted to bring your own device. If you want a new device, let's say you go to the website, you purchase the services, you purchase the phone, and you go to Best Buy and pick up your phone. All right? That is how we're partnered up with Best Buy. This is what I spoke about earlier, and this is one of the most valuable things also. All right? Everyone has outrageous cell phone bills. Like I just, for this day and age, I just don't understand why people still go to these cell phone providers to get their services when there are people like me that provide those services for you. And that is one of the challenges that we have in this business. People just don't know because we do not advertise. This is the most advertising that we do. All right, but this is the referral friend program. If you become a customer, either Sprint or Verizon, and you go find 5 more people, right? Because everyone knows 5 people who have cell phones. Most people, children have cell phones. I have a 4-year-old. She has a cell phone. All right. So how that works is you find 5 more people, your bill becomes free. All right. I've been a customer of this for some period of time now. My cell phone bill is $7.01. All right. That is how much I pay for my cell phone services. All right. And this is the most important slide. All right. From what I've discussed, everything, all of these services that we provide goes toward Project Feeding Kids. And how it works for you is based on where you live. How many of you have been to Second Harvest? So, sir, ma'am, the services that we provide for you goes towards feeding children at the Second Harvest. All right? And that is my presentation altogether. Like I said, this opportunity has been a life-changing opportunity for me. Like I said, one of the biggest challenges is that we do not advertise. So what we do is we do small presentations like this, and we let customers know, hey, we let people know, hey, we can change your life. We can change your bills. All right? We can help you save money on these services, and we can do something for your family that most companies aren't able to do. For those of you interested, I do have business cards. I have business cards in the back, and I also have business cards on the table. And I'll just pass those out. But prior to that, does anyone have any questions about the presentation?
So I'm a little bit confused.
Okay.
Is the business selling or providing phone services and cable network, or is it feeding the children?
You feed children by the services provided to you. So
how much of every dollar that is spent with these services go back to feeding the children, and where?
good question. So how it works is when you become a customer of said service, a child gets fed. If that's the dollar amount to it is between 10 and 15 cents because it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. Anything will help. So once you become a customer of said service, a child gets fed. Every month after that, it's 10% of your bill that gets fed that feeds on the child. Okay? Does that answer your question?
In this area, or is it worldwide? Or?
That is worldwide, but mainly where the customer is. So if you're in Fayetteville, North Carolina, like I said earlier, part of what you pay goes towards Second Harvest. Okay? But it's all incumbent of Project Feeding Kids, and how you had the website up earlier. We're partnered with Feeding America. Okay? Does that answer the question?
Yeah.
Any more questions? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have, you got a question?
I don't have a question. It sounds like a pyramid scheme to me.
You said
I'll say it.
a pyramid scheme?
Yeah.
That's fine. How do you feel that? What is a pyramid scheme?
Because you have to go to your friends to see how pyramid schemes work.
No, well, I'm asking you,
Your
what
friends
is a
go to
pyramid?
your friends go to your. That's how it works. I guess I don't understand the concept.
Well, there's benefits to pyramid schemes and to these like MLM companies.
Mhm.
But I think what's confusing for me is like your shirt is Project Feeding Kids, and it's more of a benefit. Really, the sales pitch and your sales pitch is the products or the services, or being able to get these services, but we're not really feeding kids. So that's a little.
10%.
Yeah, well, no, I understand that, but
Mhm.
it seems, like I said, it seems more like a benefit. Like, if I sign up for your product, then I can help to feed 10% of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So the sales pitch is more of the company and the services than feeding kids. Does that make sense?
I'm trying to understand what you're saying. So you're saying that what we're discussing today more encompasses of the services more so
That's
than
what it seems like.
feeding kids.
That's what it seems like.
But you have to get the service to feed the kids. Now, if you really wanted to, you can go to Second Harvest and donate on your own.
Right.
But how many people are going to do that? Because
I do.
most people didn't know where it was. Right? So that is how Project Feeding Kids goes towards.
How much do I get with each? I get 5 folks in there. How much do I get for these 5 folks?
For what service?
Give me an example. I don't know.
Okay, so
Example.
for the cell phone service, because that's the biggest one. So you mean how much do you get? So
I give you $499. What do I get back and how?
all right, for what you get for your $4.99, like I said earlier, you get your own personal website where your customers can come to. If you go towards,
Tell me about revenue, not about websites.
all right, so if I tell you about the revenue. So for each customer that you acquire,
Right.
right, when they pay their bill, you receive residual incomes of 10% of their bill.
Okay, and now let's go to the next down level, which is what she started to refer to. These 5 each get 5. So now I got a whole bunch of folks out here. How much in the second level do I get?
So if you were a business partner and she was a business partner, then you would get from her service
She gets,
from the customer
5. What do I get out of her 5?
8.
8. Okay, so that's 18% right there.
Yes,
Okay. At some point, we're going to go belly up.
meaning
Meaning, as you keep giving out more percentages, as she gets her on the down low, the third level, what do they get?
what she gets on the third level.
All right. What do I get on the third level?
So
I've
you
got
first
her
level.
in,
So if
she's
you're
got
first,
her in.
if you're first level, she's second level, you're third level, 5.
Okay, so that's 28.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
And there are a lot of MLMs that run successfully under that pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
But again, I guess I'm really hung up on, are you trying to sell me
I'm not trying to sell
donating
you.
to, okay, are you trying to convince me to feed kids? Are you trying to convince me to be a distributor for you? Or are you trying to convince me to just sign up for your product? Because like I wrote down the name of your company was Project Feeding Kids,
Mm-hmm.
but again, that seems more like a benefit. So I guess my suggestion would be to focus more on what you're selling. I mean, it's a big selling point for people. Hey, I can get your bill from $150 to $7.
Mhm.
That's a big benefit. A benefit too is that you're feeding children, but that just seems like a, oh, by the way, we can also feed kids. Doesn't seem like the forefront of your organization.
Well, I don't lead with the vital way you can feed kids. I lead with you're feeding kids, and this is how you do it. Whether it benefits you in the background, in the latter, then that's fine. But the most important part of it to me is the fact that it goes to our Project Feeding Kids. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
The $4.99, is that a one-time fee or
That is one time.
one time? No monthly fees, nothing
No,
after that?
You have yearly?
No yearly?
99.
Oh, now, okay, yearly it's
Yeah,
99.
not yearly. It's not.
So
It's a
$4.99
renewal
down,
fee of $99. Yes.
and then every year, 99 from there.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Are there any other fees involved?
No, ma'am. Any more questions?
So how you gonna convince me from leaving AT&T when I've been a customer of AT&T for 20 years?
Beautiful.
It's just the difference of the $7 versus I pay like $80 a month. I don't pay $150.
I'm glad you asked.
So how would I don't
And you said you've been a customer of AT&T for how long?
about 20 years. I don't know.
That's wonderful. Now, how many times has AT&T sent you a check saying you don't have to pay this month?
Never.
That's the benefit.
So are checks go to everyone or just your distributors?
Second,
Do checks go to everyone or just your distributors? It's only the people that sign up for $4.99, right?
only
That are
people
going to
sign-
receive a check.
Yes,
Okay. So if she sends up under you, she doesn't get a check.
she does. She does get it.
Okay.
So the services.
You're a
is the big
distributor, you pay the $4.99, she signs up under you, does she pay the $4.99 or she doesn't?
She pays the She pays. If she wants to
Everybody
become,
pays the
if she wants to become a yes, if she wants to become a partner, then yes, she will pay the $4.99. Any customers that you acquire after that, You receive the.
So it's the services that I'm concerned. So I'm with AT&T. I won't go anywhere else because of the service that I get. So you're telling me I can get a 701 phone bill, but will the service still be the same?
It's a 701.
You said your
I
cell bill was
Yeah,
$7.
which is the taxes.
Oh.
That's all I pay is the taxes. So
Price.
So okay, just you personally, your service. Have you seen any difference in your services?
oh, you mean like when I travel?
Like your signal and stuff.
No.
Yes.
No, there's no change whatsoever.
Who's actually providing the service for her? She's with AT&T now. She goes through you.
Mm-hmm.
She pays $7 a month. Who is providing?
She
her
will only
service?
pay $7 a month if she requires five referrals. So she just don't come out the gate paying
Okay,
$7.
understood.
Okay, I do.
Who is providing the service for? Who's her cell phone provider?
She has a choice between Sprint and Verizon.
Okay, so let's say that I sign up under you. I pay the $4.99 because I want to get the cell phone. I don't refer anybody. What would my bill look like?
You receive whatever service that you sign
Like
up
for a
for.
cell phone.
Right. So just like when you purchase, who you have the cell phone through?
AT&T.
When you purchase a cell phone through AT&T, you pay for the phone, and then you also pay for the service every month, whether it is unlimited data, unlimited talking text, anything like that. So you pay for that service every month, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So
So am I paying, like, I pay $150 for 3 phones. Am I paying
that is one.
that $150 for all 3 phones?
No. So the way it works is for Sprint and Verizon, those prices could be different. Now you saying you paying $150 a month for 3 phones with what type of service?
We have internet, texting, all of that.
Is it unlimited?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So with Sprint, it's probably $120.
Okay.
For Verizon, which would probably be it will be a lot more. It wouldn't be a lot more. It'd probably be like $160, something like that.
Okay.
But that's just me.
So I'm still paying my regular bill. I'm just paying you the $500 to pay my regular bill?
You pay the $500.
I'm going to say that.
You pay the $490. You pay the $499 to become a partner. You don't have to become a partner. You can just become a customer, and then you refer 5 people after that, and your cell phone bill will still become free. I'm not trying to make you become a partner. You can be a customer and still reap the benefits of the free cell phone bill.
So
But-
do you pay anything to become a customer? The $100 a year? Or
No.
anything?
No,
Nothing.
it's the price that you pay when you pay your cell phone bill.
So it's just an alternate way of coming to Verizon and Sprint, is
Yeah.
what you're saying, rather than just walking in the
And
store.
it's a no contract. It's a no contract offer.
That's
too.
what Verizon told me, but they lied.
Let me ask you about that lie. So when you sign up for your Verizon services,
Yes.
right?
Initially, I had a contract, and I paid it off
Mhm.
early, and I told them I wanted a monthly no contract, and they agreed to that verbally, and they decided to change that.
Did you buy a phone from them?
Initially, yes, it was part of the contract, which is what I paid completely off to get out of the contract.
So did you pay to get off the contract for being a customer with them for a certain period of time, or did you lease a phone from them?
No, I bought the phone
Okay.
initially, and it was for like 3 years, and I think I got it out of it at 1.5.
Are you still in it?
I refused to pay the bill when they decided that I was back in another 3-year contract.
Okay.
So, no. But I'm asking, are they going to do that again?
No.
They say it's no contract.
No.
And then they change their mind.
Which is why I overly emphasize the BYOD part of
Yes.
the program. You
Okay.
can use that same device that you have
Okay.
right now
Okay.
and just pay for the service
Okay.
of either Sprint or Verizon, whichever one you feel more comfortable having. And you
Okay.
just pay that bill on a no contract basis, right?
Because
But
when I got back to them, they said they didn't do a no contract. And I said, but you agreed verbally 6 months ago. And they said, no, we don't do a no contract.
Yeah. Next time if I was you, I'd get that in writing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I asked them, but they never got around to it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Yes, ma'am.
So when someone signs, when someone becomes a partner, what is one of their, if at all, any biggest challenges? Like, is the biggest challenge finding those other 5 people, or what? The biggest question on here is: did the presenter identify the challenges his or her business faces? Like, what are some of the challenges that maybe you faced when you first got into the company?
People do not like to be sold into changing anything.
Yeah.
People don't like to change. Once you become comfortable with doing something a certain certain way, whether that way is quote unquote robbing you or not. Most people are comfortable with being robbed, right? I'm not in a position of trying to rob you, which is why I overemphasize the no contract the no contact basis in reference to the cell phone. So my challenge is this: getting people to want to change, which is the hard thing to do. Yes, sir.
Of the $4.99, and then there's a monthly $99. How much?
Yearly.
Yearly. Yeah, yearly. How much of that is contributed to the Project Feeding Kids?
None of the $4.99 or the $99 is contributed going towards Project Feeding Kids. The contribution to Project Feeding Kids comes from the actual services,
Okay.
the services that you get.
Like, explain that.
Because if you're not paying anything for your service, that means nothing other than the taxes, and of course, we have to pay taxes, so nothing is going back to feeding the kids for your monthly bill.
Now remember that. Now remember, I had to get 5 people for that to happen.
Yes.
So those contributions from those other 5 people goes towards Project Feeding Kids.
If they're all doing the same thing, there's no money. If they're all getting that 701 benefit, there's no money to give to the kids.
How hard is that to get people to change and want to do that?
That's not answering the question at hand.
What is the question again,
The
sir?
question at hand is, if everybody in the downline gets the same service, so I'm paying 701 a month, which is essentially the taxes only, where's the money for Project for the Kids?
So that's not possible
The
though.
cash flow.
You're not. The whole point of it is that you are getting the same service. So whether or not you're still getting charged for the same service, how the referral friend program works is as a gift to you, right? Then your services will be zero, where you just pay for the taxes, but it's still the same charge, if that makes sense.
It does.
Okay, so you have a cell phone. How much is your bill, money?
Down 150.
$150. Okay, so if you kept that and you referred 5 people, you will still, a part of your 150 will still go towards Project Feeding Kids. But as a gift
How
from
does that happen from the company?
from
Sprint,
Sprint,
Best Buy.
AT&T, Verizon.
it's now when it's not even Sprint, it's not Best Buy, it's Flash Wireless. The only thing that happens is that Sprint and Verizon provides the service, but your bill will still be coming from Flash Wireless. Okay, so a part of that set bill, your 150, a part of that will go towards Project Feeding Kids. But as a gift, right, as a benefit from being a Flash Wireless customer and referring 5 people, your bill becomes
So who's paying the rest of the bill?
Flash Wireless.
Out of your $4.99.
No, not. Your $4.99 is just to become a partner. That's all.
And $99 a year
gotta
is
be
to
using-
remain a partner.
And to
But
remain
they
a
gotta
partner.
be using some of that money for overhead or their expenses. I mean, they're not getting $4.99 just getting $4.99.
That's
Michael,
Yes, sir.
so Project Feeding Kids, is that, the money goes to Project Feeding Kids, then it goes to Second Harvest, or does it go straight to Second Harvest? In other words, is there an LLC or a Project Feeding Kids location, or?
No, there is not a Project Feeding Kids location. Project Feeding Kids is just what ACN calls their contributions. What it really goes towards is Feeding America, Project Feeding America, which Second Harvest is a part of. Down in Fayetteville.
Yeah, they're a partner of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Any more questions?
So, Mike, I'll take the last question. What can this community do for you?
What this community can do for me is be reluctant to change. Like I overemphasized earlier, a lot of us get in their comfort zones of not wanting to hear something like this because, quote unquote, they'll say pyramid scheme, right? Or they'll say they're not reaping any benefits of it. So what the community can do to me is to become aware of what ACN can do for you, if that makes sense.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys can